Welcome back to the channel. My name's Trent. On social media, I am the Corner King, and today I'm gonna talk a little bit about my purchase of the 2020 Challenger Scat Pack, what my directions are for the car, and kind of my first impressions after driving about 1,800 miles in the car. I love this car, I have to be honest. I traded in a 2015 BMW 328i, and I absolutely love this car. I purchased it in Escondido from the Dodge dealer. I got a pretty good deal because of the COVID situation going on, right? Like, everybody's kind of freaking out about, you know, continuing to sell cars and yada, yada, yada. And I just felt like it made financial sense for me. I didn't really like the BMW. My wife picked it out. I didn't really pick it out, but I was glad to be coming out of a Ford Focus ST and going into the BMW because it just light years ahead in the technology and you know, performance and the smoothness. And I commute a lot back and forth to work, so it fit the need for the time. But on my vision board, I've always had the Dodge Challenger Scat Pack or a Hellcat on my vision board, and so I was like, screw it. My wife didn't want me to make the purchase. She does not like the car. It's okay. She's entitled to her own opinion. She's ridden in the car. I mean, she appeases me by being in it a few times, but she don't want to drive it. She don't want to get in it. That's for a later time, though. We'll work on that because we're going to get some good content with this car. Hopefully a lot of it is with her in it. However, after 1,800 miles, I love the car. Like, I love the color. The octane red is beautiful. After I got the windows tinted at Tint World San Marcos, like, it really, really invigorates my soul. It's got my passion back for cars and doing what I used to do in the auto industry, and kind of reinvigorated my passion. So that being said, I want to tell you a little bit about my direction. It's not the typical direction that people would go with cars. A lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of people on Instagram, what they did as soon as they bought their cars, they started, you know, doing muffler deletes and cold air intakes and Hellcat lower intakes and, you know, rims, tires, all that stuff, right? But for me, coming from 240 horsepower to over 485 horsepower, I feel like I could live with that for a little while, right? So for me, and my $40,000+, probably almost $50,000 investment after warranties and all that stuff, I want to protect my investment because I'm going to keep this car a long time. My plan is to have this car a really long time. My plan is to do a lot with the car, go a lot of places with the car, meet a lot of other YouTubers, Instagram followers, things like that. So I'm going to protect my investment. So some of the first mods I've done, and I've got the videos in the channel, and I'll go ahead and put them in the description below, is I'm doing some paint protection stuff. I'm doing vehicle protection stuff. Window tint protects the interior, protects the Alcantara and leather interior. It's a great investment. We got a family of bicyclists here, so I'm kind of waiting for these guys so I can turn the corner here. So I'm gonna go with that first. So the first thing I did was I installed headlight and side marker guard, right, from Laminex. And before I really get into the company and some other things and the plans I'm gonna do, I wanna let you know now, I don't get paid by Laminex. I have an affiliate link for 20% off. I'll put that in the description below too. But I don't get paid by them. I'm not marketing for them. I don't work for them. I just use their product. It's a great product. I have full paint protection on my Harley Davidson Street Glide. I had it on some of the parts of my BMW. I wish it would have done more, and that's why I'm really going more into what the full paint protection in this car. So I did the headlights, marker lights. This morning I just filmed the video for the rear bumper guard. I purchased the door seal guards yesterday, so they're going to come in later this week, and I'll probably do a video this weekend, this coming weekend, of the door sills. They're like 5-minute videos, literally full install from beginning to end, and that's with me going over the instructions and everything. So if you want, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so when I upload that video and you want to do that, you can check out the video. It's really a breeze to add paint protection to any vehicle, and I'm going to do that with this car. I'm also going to do the front bra or the front clip paint protection. That's a little bit later. I'm choosing that because I want to protect the paint. I'm going to do some detailing stuff. I have ceramic coating that I'm going to do myself DIY in the car, on the car. So I'm going to do all that kind of stuff. I want to protect the car so that way I increase the longevity of the car itself. I'm just really stoked. And I'm satisfied with the performance that it gives so far. Like I don't have to, we don't really have to do anything to this car. Coming from 200 to almost 500 horsepower, like it's far beyond a difference of going from like an M3 to a Challenger Scat Pack or a comparable car. Like the 328i isn't even close in the realm of performance that you get with these cars. I want to talk a little bit about the interior. I love the interior of this car. Compared to my BMW, the BMW is classy. The seats are incredibly hard for leather seats. They are durable. There's a lot more lumbar support, but the way the seats are and the little bit of lumbar support that you get as far as adjustability in this car, it's perfect, at least for me. And I'm 45, I'm 6 foot, I'm about 215, 220 pounds. The car is just, it's phenomenal. I can't say enough about the interior and how everything is ergonomically placed for the driver. I have the 8-speed auto with the paddle shifting. I do have the convenience package and the technology one package. Like, this thing is legit. It's on par or better than my BMW 328i. I love the steering wheel. I love the way the door panels are. I think I would like the door levers to open the door a little bit higher, but I like the retro feel because I've been in some 69, 70, 71 Challengers, and I really like how retro the car is. I've had my son in the car seat in the back. I've had my family of 4, my wife, my daughter, my son in the car. They fit comfortably for a 2-door coupe. They fit pretty comfortably in the car, so it's just a great car all around. And I tell you, I've never been in a car. I've never driven a car on the streets, and I live Temecula, Murrieta, California. So there's a lot of hot cars in my area. There's Maseratis, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and I haven't been stopped or approached at stoplights, stop signs in neighborhoods and say how much they love the car and how much they think the car is cool. And, you know, it's got a hot boy look to it. So, I mean, I love the car. I've commuted with it back and forth to work. The suspension's a little bit tight for the commute, but I'm glad I did not go with the Dynamics package. I am really glad that I did not get the MagneRide suspension. I had it in a 328i. I thought normal driving mode and eco mode was way too stiff. I thought that when you go into sport mode, the shift points and everything changes, kind of like on the Challenger. Pretty much that package is the same. It's the same transmission. But I just didn't like the suspension in that car. I wanted to dial it in a little bit better. I wanted to do, you know, a few more things with the car and take off, you know, a $2,500 option to put like coilovers or something on it. It just didn't seem like it was appropriate for what I wanted to do with the car. So I didn't opt for the Dynamics package in this car, and I'm really happy because the suspension is a little stiff for commuting. But when you're on the freeway, you're at 75 miles an hour, you're cruising along in street mode or in auto mode, 4-cylinder, MPS is kicking on and off. I'm getting 23, 24 miles a gallon up and down the hills between Temecula, Murrieta, and Vista, California. the car just rides great for my taste. Now, you're going to see some shaking in the camera. That's my bad. I wanted to do a POV, and I'm trying this thing out, but the windshield mount I have, it sucks. So I'm going to have to find another option. But, I mean, it attributes to the suspension and the rim and tire package and the performance that you feel in the car when you're driving. Like, it's a 4,600 pound car. You think it's a boat. It's really not a boat. You could feel the heaviness, but the car handles the heaviness well, and it all attributes to the sway bars, the struts, the spring rates, the end links, the whole suspension package. And that's what you get with the Scat pack. You get a stiffer suspension. You get a little harsher ride quality, but you get better performance out of suspension, so you get more bang for your buck. Am I hating on the mag ride? No. Is it for me? No. I'm going to go with probably a KW suspension adjustable coilover set kit eventually. I've had it on a couple race cars, autocross cars that I've had, and I've really had a lot of good luck with it, so I think that's what I'm going to roll with moving forward, but who knows. I think another thing I would like to bring up is getting in and out of parking spaces. You have to be careful of the front splitter. I mean, that's kind of to be said about all cars, but this car in particular, it's got a big, chin spoiler, splitter, whatever you want to call it, and you definitely you kind of have to take it easy when you're doing this. When you're driving the car, right? Like when you're out cruising around, and I've been seriously trying to be really careful about what I'm doing with the car. Lane changes, they're pretty sketchy too, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, lane changes are nuts. They're pretty crazy, because you can't see out the rear quarter glass. Like, I'm looking now, I see a headrest, I don't see rear quarters, so I depend a lot on the blind spot assist and the mirrors. And I would get that. Like, that's the convenience package is definitely something you want. You get the LED lights, you get the blind spot detectors, and you'll want them in this car, absolutely, for sure. I think the only other thing that I might change about the car, really, in interior, is just getting rubber floor mats, getting the WeatherTech floor mats, just for the ease of cleanup. And we go to the beach, we go hiking and things like that, and it'll just keep me from spending a whole lot of time cleaning the car and detailing the car, right? Like, I already spend one full 4 hours of the weekend cleaning and protecting and polishing and conditioning. So I want to keep the car nice, so I'll be doing some stuff with detailing as well. We're going to document and vlog on the products I use and the steps that I'm learning, and going through some learning series with Detail Garage in Marietta, California, and with Chemical Guys detailing products. I'm not paid by them either. I don't work for them, and I don't get any affiliate sponsorship or any money from them. I just love their products. I used a whole bunch throughout the years. Meguiar's, Turtle Wax, you name it, I've used it. I really, really stand by the Chemical Guys products. It's a little bit more money, but what you get in quality and what you get in product is absolutely, without a doubt, better than a lot of the products you can buy at the car parts stores. So I would definitely go with that. So I'm going to drive around a little bit. I'm going to try to find a location where I'm kind of out of the way and off the beaten path, and I could stop and get some exterior shots of the car, talk to you guys a little bit about what I've done so far, have you take a look at what I've done so far. And, if you liked the video so far, comment below. If you want to see something about the car, like if you want to do exterior walk-arounds, if you want me to go through the engine compartment, if you want me to, take specific photos or give you impressions, input about, certain aspects of the car, leave comment below. I would comment right away. Whenever I see it, I'm pretty excited. I have 16 subscribers, and that's pretty exciting for me. Just, a kid from the Midwest, just starting out this YouTube thing. So you know, leave some input in the comments. Greatly appreciate it. And then let's go find a spot.